In sports, the scoreboard doesn't tell the full story, but Netflix does. Stories about dads who happen to be world-class quarterbacks and a battle for the heart, soul, and direction of the multi-billion-dollar business of F1. Whether you're a diehard fan or you're brand new, Netflix has the stories for every type of fan. You can watch these incredible sports stories like Quarterback, F1 Drive to Survive, Untold, and many more now on Netflix.
You're listening to the Pembrokeshire Rugby Scoreboard with all the scores from Pembrokeshire Rugby every Sunday morning. Hello and welcome to this week's Pembrokeshire Rugby Scoreboard with me, Lee G. And let's kick off straight away then with the championship. Narberth had a really decent win away at Cardiff Met, 30 points to 10. That leaves them fifth in the table, and in a tight table, that's a good position for Narberth. Then we look at Division 1. Aberystwyth lost at home, 15-10 to Gowerton. Crymych had a thumping win against Pembroke, 66-5. Whitland lost 36-6 against Newcastle Emlyn. So in the table then, Crymych are joint top with Newcastle Emlyn and Llangennech. Aberystwyth in 6th, Whitland in 10th. And Pembroke propping up the table. So Division 2 then, the Fishguard game against Mumbles was postponed. Milford, cracking game against Carmarthen Athletic, and they won that game 8 points to 7 with the last kick of the game. Tenby lost 15-12 away in T. Croix, and that leaves Tenby 6th in the table, Fishguard 8th, Milford in 10th, but Fishguard and Milford have both got games in hand in that one. So down into Division 3 then, some thumping scores in Division 3. Starting with Haverfordwest's win against Cardigan at home, 67-0 to Haverfordwest there. The Blues running in some cracking tries on that one. Not to be outdone, Larne ran in 70 points to 0 against Langham. Again, just some massive scores for those two. Aberaeron won 42-13 at Llanybother. Local derby, the Battle of the Bridge. Neyland came out on top there, 25-7 over the Quins. And the Battle of the Saints, St Clair's put 31-7 on St David's. But one really encouraging thing from that game is St David's are struggling for a side with injuries. Tenby and Milford, both lone players. And like we were saying on the main podcast a few weeks ago, that's really the way we need to do it. It's more important just to have a game and to keep things going. So in Division 3 then, St Clair's sit top, Larne in 3rd, Aberaeron 4th, St David's 5th, Haverfordwest 6th, Quins 7th, Neyland 8th, Langham are down in 10th, Cardigan in 11th. So that is your Pembrokeshire Scoreboard for Saturday 22nd of October. Do get your match reports into us at scarletpems@gmail.com or message us on the Scarlet Supporters Facebook page. Our main podcast will be out on Thursday this week, guys. Keep an eye out for it. There's loads more local rugby coming up as we start to go into the international period, so the professional game starts to slow down a little and we can focus a bit more on the local game. So do get your match reports into us, and if you fancy coming on and having a chat, do let us know. Enjoy your rugby, guys. That was the Pembrokeshire Rugby Scoreboard for this week. Don't forget to listen to our main podcast live every Friday morning.
Sports Social Podcast Network.